This week, the Catholic faithful packed into St Mary's Cathedral in Perth to witness the installation of Western Australia's new Catholic Archbishop. Former Melbourne Bishop Tim Costelloe has taken over the role from Archbishop Barry Hickey after 20 years. He says his priorities will be focused on young people and bridging the relationships between the Catholic Church and other Christian churches in a role he sees both as daunting and as a privilege. I spoke with him earlier. Archbishop, thanks very much for talking with 730 WA.
You're welcome. Thanks, Andrew.
You've said that you come to this role with gratitude and humility, but also a sense of trepidation. What is it about this role that gives you that anxiety?
I think it's just the size of the role in a sense. It's a fairly big diocese. It's got lots of things going. And I'm very conscious that in the Catholic Church, the Archbishop is the one who ultimately is responsible for making sure that things are going well, that we're doing the kinds of things we believe God would want us to do. So it's a sense of the responsibility, I suppose, that I'm carrying on my shoulders.
Now, your predecessor, Archbishop Hickey, said that this role is both a privilege and a burden.
Yes.
He said that at the announcement of your appointment.
Yes, he did.
Is that how you see it, a privilege and a burden?
I think so. It's certainly a privilege. I'm very conscious of what a privilege it is. I think I said at the announcement that I hope I'm up to the task. I'm certainly going to do my best. But I'm conscious that there will be lots of expectations. I'm not sure that I'll be able to meet all of them. There'll be lots of issues to resolve, challenges to deal with, and they can bring their own burdens with them. So I'm more hopeful and joyful than I am worried about it, but I'm conscious that it is a big challenge.
You've also said that you want to build on Archbishop Hickey's legacy.
Yes.
But what are your personal priorities? What challenges do you see yourself tackling in this role?
Mm-hmm. In a sense, I think the priority that I have would be exactly the same as Archbishop Hickey's, and that is that I don't think you get into this game unless you're convinced that, or believe very strongly, that we in the Christian tradition have a great gift to offer people. And I would be as keen as Archbishop Hickey to continue to offer the richness of our faith, the richness of our belief in Jesus, all that he can bring into people's lives. So that would be my main priority, and I would think that that's exactly what Archbishop Hickey's been doing all these years. I have a few pet projects, I suppose you might say. I'm very interested in young people and keen to engage with young people as much as I can. I trained as a teacher. I've taught in both primary and secondary schools in an earlier life. And so I'm keen to help young people also see the gift that faith in Christ can be. So that would be one priority. I suppose I am quite interested in the whole ecumenical field and would hope to see the relationship between the Catholic Church and the other Christian churches develop and grow. I think it's strong already here in Perth. I'd like to build on that. That would be a priority. In the end, I suppose I really just want to be the best bishop that I can be, and I've still got a lot to learn about what that means here in Perth. But
there's a lot of discussion about the gap between secular society and Christian organisations like the Catholic Church. Archbishop Hickey alluded to that when he made the announcement of your appointment. He said that, or he seemed to convey the impression that was a very daunting task, trying to bridge that gap. Do you see it as a daunting task?
I do. I would probably express it more in terms of what I said a moment ago, and that is that I think we in the Church have a great gift to offer. So I wouldn't see it so much as a daunting task. I think the gap is there. So what I would want to do would be to encourage the whole Church here in Perth to be confident about who we are, confident about what we believe, confident about the richness we have to offer, conscious at the same time that not everybody is necessarily all that interested in the gift we have to offer, and that's fine. I think we do our best to present it as it is, in its richness, in its integrity, and hopefully the beauty of what we have to offer will win people over.
What will be your approach to reaching out to the Church's lost sheep, to young people, to try and bring them in to the Catholic Church? What will be your approach?
It's a great challenge, and maybe this is where I would agree with Archbishop Hickey, because I think the Church is on about a set of values and approach to life But we're only one voice, and young people in particular are hearing all kinds of voices, some of them packaged in very attractive ways. I don't think it's up to us to imitate the packaging so much, but I think we have to be confident that in the end, the sorts of things that we believe in are going to offer people more than some of these other voices that are clamouring for people's attention. So in terms of young people, but I'd say it's true for society generally, our biggest challenge and our biggest task is to be faithful to who we are, faithful to what we believe, unashamed about saying that, not being aggressive about it, but being very clear about it and offering it. All we can do is offer, and then people have to make a decision. So that's it may not sound like much of an answer in a way, but that's how I believe we should tackle it. Be faithful to who we are, be confident about who we are, be joyful and happy about who we are, and allow the message to speak for itself.
Archbishop Costelloe, good luck in your role.
Thank you, Andrew, very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure. Thank you.